Oh, hello there, beautiful people. Welcome back to another fabulous show here on Crafters TV. It is launch party, so we bring you brand new deals. We're going to give you previews of upcoming launches. We're going to give you out of this world and Explorer deals as well. It is going to be a jam-packed couple of hours, and it's going to be a very special couple of hours because the boss herself is here with me. How are you, Sara?
Oh, the boss herself pulls rank quite often on a Tuesday, you might have noticed. I like the launch parties, I must say. I like that we always get to launch new products, and today's no exception. I've got the awesome Box 33, a brand new concept to share with you. I've also got one of my favourite launch, in fact it was the favourite launch of the year. Joe and I were here on Friday with a whole launch day with our amazing creator cards. If you missed the show, do not worry because we're going to feature them for you again today. Plus, I have a sneaky peek at some other stuff that might be coming up next week. So yes, we've got previews galore, we've got demos galore, we've got brand new products. Honestly, launch parties are like the biggest shows of the week, which is why we get thousands of you, we get so many more people watching a launch party than any other show in the week. So yes, Joe, I've absolutely sailed in and picked off this show to come and do with you guys.
Absolutely, it's good. So good to have you here. We're going to share lots of inspiration with you over the next couple of hours. You can get in touch with me in all the usual way. As I can see Diane, Connie, Paula, Marjorie, Katie's here with me as well. Crafters TV across on Facebook, of course, you want to go search for us there. Or if you're on YouTube, search for Crafters Companion. Drop into the comments and one of our social media superstars will pop your comments across to me. What I'd also say is don't forget to get over to the website and check out the Shop the Show button. So crafterscompanion.co.uk.com.au. Click the Shop the Show button. There you can see absolutely everything that's coming up in the show. We're going to look firstly at this. Oh, it is so shiny and new and fabulous, and you are going to absolutely love it. It is, of course, Craft Kit box number 33, hot off the press, and may I say new and improved, because yes, you've still got the fancy tissue, but look what is inside now. You've got all of these gorgeous wallets full of loads of awesome products.
That's mine that I've been using.
Yeah, someone might have been pilfering mine, but we've cut down that plastic, but you're still going to get, Sara, aren't you, the same awesome value for money. 100's gone already, $24.99 wherever you are shopping, 10% already gone of that launch stock. It's and 50 bonus points. Shut the front door. Again, lots of excitement about this online, Sara, already. Loads of people shopping ahead, and so lovely to have been able to cut that plastic packaging down.
It is. We've been working, bear in mind, we developed these 9 to 12 months out, and what is brilliant, Joyce, we've just got better and better and better at basically planning ahead when we've got a new launch, and then making sure our monthly craft box kit gives you the chance to sample that concept before the launch. So we've got a really big launch coming up in the next couple of weeks. which are these decorative duo dies. Actually, we've expanded it out and they're decorative trio dies when they launch. But they are basically, so you know, Joe, when we've done the creator cards and you interchange the creator cards with different words, it's that, but on a small sentiment format. So for example, if you look here, this beautiful card is all about having the little balloon on there that says birthday wishes in there, okay? But then that same one has been used in here to do thinking of you. So you can literally interchange the different sentiments, and all these gorgeous papers all work perfectly. Now look again, what about, and these are all cards I'm going to teach you on the show today, by the way, our birthday wishes. So again, birthday wishes, making cards like this, but actually doing this with all of the little interchangeable bits. I'm going to teach you how to do these, Joe, live on the show. I've got loads. We're going to do shaker cards. We're going to learn how to do the shaker card elements. We're going to learn how to do your twisted easel cards. And basically, Joe, with every one of our other boxes, what we generally do is, ahead of the launch, we try and record some projects. But because the UK has been in lockdown here and we've been doing our extra shows, we haven't been able to record the extra projects. So these are my first chance at teaching you exactly what you can do with this box. And let me tell you now, you know, sometimes we just absolutely nail it and we get a box that you know is going to fly. This absolutely is one of those boxes. So I can tell you now, I would not be surprised if this box, which is our whole stock globally, sells out in the first few days on the launch. So those of you who are not in the subscription and buy it every month as it comes out, you need to get on and get this now. Those of you who maybe are in the subscription, want to buy an extra one as a present or a gift, you let us know.
Awesome. Over 10% now gone. Hundreds of you went for it before the show. Hundreds of you are going for it in this show as well. It's absolutely jam-packed, full of value as well. So make sure you get your order placed. Sit back, relax. A lot of people asking what number it is. It's number 33. So I hope that helps. Melanie saying it looks gorgeous. Mandy says, I love these boxes. They're a great bargain. I'm new to collecting them. I had to have two now, and I absolutely adore them. We can still expect then, Sara, even with the new packaging, it's still to be absolutely chock-a-block, ram full of amazing goodies as well.
I'm going to take you through it in just a few minutes. You just hold your horses. Trust me, it's going to be awesome.
She's busy unboxing it over there. She's having a lovely time. Now let's run through the creator cards that we've got on the show for you as well. As Sara said, we launched these earlier in the week. Very, very busy. 80% of them went at launch. You've got some gorgeous detailing in here. Some of you may have got some of these over on HSN. There's a couple that you won't have got, which is this one just here, which is the balloon, which is Take Flight. And also this one here, which is your Moon and Stars. Those two weren't available. If you want to get those two individually, you can. They are, you can get two for £30 or $37, which is awesome. If you're going for it as a big collection, though, you're also going to get this one, which is that gorgeous church. I love, love, love these roses. There are so many different concepts that you can do with these. Sara will be sharing lots of tips and ideas with these as we go through the show. If you've got these already, I would absolutely love to see some of your creations that you've made using these as well. Fantastic for a whole host of different concepts.
Yeah, I'm sorry I left you with the black and white ones, Joe.
Oh, that's right. You've got the glorious ones.
I've got all the glorious samples.
But you can see here again, very, very delicate and detailed, which is awesome. £90, £72 as a platinum member in the UK, or $110, which is $88 as a platinum member in the US. Make sure you get your hands on those. Yolanda's waiting for hers to be delivered, and Susan's saying the boxes are so fun to create with, everything you need for beautiful cards. And that's what we want, isn't it? People to be making gorgeous creations, Sara.
And this is it. And I want you to try different techniques. So for those of you that have never, well, I know you've not tried this because this is the first time we've done anything like this. This is a preview of something that's going to be coming up in our range really soon. But the first people, you get to try it before you buy, really. You get to try this concept of decorative duos, see how you get on with it. We did the same last month with the stencils. How many of you fell in love with the stencils in the 3D folders with the box? And then when we launched the stencils a few weeks later, you'd had a chance to try it. So, should we unbox it and take a look?
Oh, yes, please. I mean, the suspense is building, Sara.
Come on, I'm going to let you get on from the overhead so you can see everything. And I have not, this is the brand new one. This is Joe's, right? So I've actually started, it was brand new. Let's have a little look. I'm going to turn it so you're nice and straight. Right, it was brand new. So if I open this up, what you'll see is Every component is individually beautifully wrapped, okay? So if we start off, clear stamps, right? Do you know, it's even better this if you are gifting
it's like a series of mini gifts, isn't it?
Oh, it is. I feel a little bit guilty actually, just ripping all the paper off, but I want you to see everything. So, the clear stamps, okay? These are the stamps that you're going to be working with, and they are mainly the sentiments that you're going to need to finish off a lot of your cards. So, for example, I'm going to be showing you later how we do, you know, this twisted one. You've got the stamps on here to finish this off, as well as all the stamps that go down here. So, loads of stamps to be able to finish all of that off. So, we've got stamps in there, right? Then you've got the dies that go with it. So, when I open up the dies, these are the decorative duo dies. So, you get 2 sets. You get the one that is this lovely here. So this is actually that gorgeous tree. And then the tree itself, you can use and either have the love inside, or you've got the word for family. And I'm going to teach you how to use both of these. So you've got love and family that are interchangeable. This is brilliant, used as like a little shaker card on there. So you get the love and family in the tree. But then you've also got the one with the balloons on, which is when you can be doing birthday wishes, or that one's being used over top of the tree with the thinking of you as well. So you can interchange birthday wishes and thinking of you. So there's our dies. So that really is learning, those are your conceptual bits. The rest are all about decorating it.
And what would you pay just for the dies on their own? I mean, you take that off the cost of the box, and the dies and the stamps, you've got it easily covered, haven't you?
Box. How I look at it is dies and stamp are going to cover the cost of the box. Everything else is now a nice bonus, okay? So I know you guys all love your dewdrops. So if we get into this, it's really exciting being able to open each one. You get the whole packet of dewdrops. You are also getting the assorted gems in here, which you will see everything works together. So the dewdrops, the beautiful bright gems, notice the bold colours that we've gone because of the time of year that we're working at. And then you've also got the fabulous ribbons. And again, all those ribbons individually packaged, so you've got these beautiful ribbons to kind of work with. So these are going to work with this, going to work with the dewdrops, okay? Then we get, now you've got envelopes. Let's open the printed paper first. I like you to see all the pattern papers. And you'll see, you know, you can tell we're getting into spring now as we get into some of those amazing springtime designs. These are the papers that you're going to be getting within this box. Look at how bright and vibrant all of these designs are in there, Joe, okay? So you've got the beautiful papers. Then if I bring out the coloured card, which is designed to match, all of this in your 8x8 size as well. Look how much we've got of it. Loads of that beautiful coloured card in exactly the right colour palette to work back to all those colours in your beautiful papers. Then we've got card blanks and envelopes, okay? So if you start with the blanks first, look how many we've got. So you've got 3 different sizes of base card blanks, and I'm going to be using these to teach you how to do things like your twisted easels. So it's not just about regular card folding, twisted easels. We're going to do things like your fold back cards with these as well. In the cards that I'm going to be teaching you, everything is using just what's in the kit. And then last, but definitely by no means least, we've already given you an envelope for every one of these. So when you add up, you've got the envelopes, you've got the cards, you've got the pattern papers, you've got the coloured papers in there, we've got the embellishments and the ribbons to go with. All of that is on top of the concept die and the matching stamp set. So this is what, to me, it's all about. To buy those 2 die sets, you'd be talking $12.95 per set of dies. So actually, scrap what I said, just the dies alone would be the value of the whole kit. Then you've got the stamps and all the accessories to go and make all of those beautiful cards. So this is what I'm going to be walking you through, and we're going to be doing loads of cards with this, Joe.
Awesome, can't wait to see what Sara puts together with this. I need to let you know that already almost 1/5 of the stock is sold out and gone. 20%. Many of you are going for it in this show. It is very, very busy. Remember what you're getting: card blanks, envelopes, you're getting your metal dies, ribbons, acrylic stamps, you've got adhesive dewdrops, you've got your self-adhesive gems, coloured card in there, printed papers as well. In total, over 300 elements. Now, we say you're going to make 24 cards. I think you're going to make many more cards than that with this as well, if you add a few card blanks and a few extra bits and bobs from your stash. We will get some video content uploaded to craftscompanionbox.com as well, so you're going to have inspiration too. Remember, you've always got the inspiration for our previous collections right there for you as well. It is very, very busy. Also remember, if you're thinking maybe there's someone in your crafty life that needs a little bit of a, you know, a cheer up, maybe they need a little care package, you can always organise that you pay for this and we send it to someone else. If you wanted to do that, I think these boxes are awesome to do that with. Maybe you know someone that's wanting to get into craft. This would be a perfect start. Maybe this and something like the Gemini Mini. Someone is going to be able to create loads and loads of fabulous designs and creations. Very, very busy. A fifth of the stock has gone.
20%?
20% in, how many? 13 and a half minutes.
Right,
so very, very busy.
Our busiest ever box was when we launched the Modern Edgeables in the box for the first time. And the whole box sold out live in the show. Let me tell you, if you've got friends that normally watch Crafters TV that are not, you can see they're not on there live today, given that we are 14 minutes in with 20% of the stock gone, not counting the hundreds of you who pre-ordered this, I think you need to be calling your friends because this could be your only chance at this. But this, I honestly anticipate this is going to be in such big demand because it is a brand new concept.
Absolutely. Some questions coming in about people that are already in the subscription. If you're already in the subscription, of course, you're going to be receiving this any day now as a standard. So obviously, you don't need to go for this unless you want to go for another one, for a friend maybe. What I want to just share with you is a couple of other really awesome deals that are in this show. We've got an Explorer kit, as we always do. It's about you trying something new. And in here it is the self-adhesive outline topper, 4-piece collection for you. In here, what you're going to get is self-adhesive card. You're going to get the Ditzy Bloom die, 15 sheets of the watercolour card, and you're going to get the, I think, probably the most popular Sparkle Ink collection liquids. It's the Glitz and Glamour, which is awesome. You're actually getting the inks worth $12.99 or $19.95 completely free of charge in that collection, which is awesome. Right, the Out of This World deal is your Crafts Companion Hint of Classic stamp collection. Now, I think I'm right in saying the hint ofs are your got it good deal of the week.
They are.
What a perfect companion to put with these. $31.96 becomes £25 and change as a platinum member. $39.80 becomes $31 and change as a platinum member as well. If you want to place an order, it is exceptionally busy already on the box. What I would say is we will get to each and every one of you over on the website. It is very, very busy there though at the moment. So get it in your basket, get it checked out. Lots and lots of you watching. Keep getting your questions into me. I will gladly pop them across to Sara on your behalf as we go through the show. I actually see these though, Sara. This box is, it's quite a playful concept, isn't it? I think it's going to be really good for sort of boys and girls birthday cards. But then I guess even playing around with the colour schemes, you could really make it a bit more classic.
Well, I tell you what I would say, Joe, my boys are going to love this one. In fact, I'm going to take this one home with me again tonight. I've been getting the mother-in-law into craft. She's got a Gemini Mini now, so we can get her going with the Gemini Mini. This can be homeschooling. I mean, it is half term at the moment. This could be homeschooling class on Thursday, Joe. I love it. And it's just that, because it's so bright and colourful and happy, it's moving you into spring. Now, over the course of the show, we're going to start off with the simple projects and we're going to build up to the more advanced ones, okay? So this is where we're going to start. I'm going to walk you through this and then I'm going to show you some of the lovely other projects that you could be doing, okay? So I'm starting here and I'm just going to use one of the base cards that we already have, okay? So this is one of the cards from the card and envelope in the kit. And if you look what I've done to kind of speed things along a little bit, I've just started with my matting and layering already. So I've got the base layer, then I've gone with a bit more white cardstock, and then my next layer on there so that we can kind of lay that up in the background. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to start layering this up, Joe, also using some little strips of the coloured paper. And when it comes to layering, it's all about kind of knowing how to put things together and compositions of cards. That's why we have loads and loads of these cards. Like if you go and join our Facebook group, we have hundreds of you in the Facebook group, which is kind of people getting going like this. What I'm going to do, Joe, is I'm going to start and put this together. I'm happy to take any questions live while we're off doing that at the moment.
Loads of people are chatting away. Lots of people are loving the brand new packaging. That seems to be a real hit with all of our crafters. Loads of you loving that as well. Mandy Doodlehand says, I love these boxes. They're a great bargain. I am new to collecting them. I have two now and I absolutely love them. Yolanda saying, I'm waiting for mine to be delivered. Can't wait. Susan says, these boxes are so fun to create with everything you need for a beautiful card. Katrina says as well, I'm relatively new to Crafts Companion and have never purchased one of the boxes. Super excited to get mine. Katrina, please let me know how you get on with it. Robbie says the boxes are worth way more than what you pay All one needs is some adhesive. The cards and envelopes are worth the cost alone. Absolutely excellent buy.
That's a good point, that actually. You know, I was so focused on walking you through what an awesome concept this is, I kind of omitted to tell all the newbies out there, yeah, our premise is, because we have tens of thousands of people in our subscription for this box worldwide, what we're able to do is we're able to basically buy so many boxes that we can get the price right down. And this is like how you try out Crafter's Companion. So this is what we do to kind of get you started, as it was with our brand, so we can introduce you to new concepts, which is why we can afford to do it at the ridiculously low price. Now, should we get into some of the die cutting to start with, Joe?
Yes, please.
Right? So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm just going to cut the outer balloon, right? So can you see, you've basically got the inner piece, which would cut on its own. Then you've got the outer piece if you want to just cut this as a circle, and this is if you want to cut it as a balloon. This is if you want to change it to Thinking of You, okay? So let's have a little look. If I take these and cut these two together like this onto my piece of cardstock, what I'm going to end up with, and I'll stick them over together, is what I'm going to end up with, Joe, is actually a full-on design with that cut into the place. And I can either do it with Birthday Wishes or Thinking of You. And what I'll do is I'll switch out and make it Thinking of You so that you can, let me just check I've got that the right way up. Yes, I have. I'm going to put Thinking of You on there first, Joe, and I'm going to cut it with my Gemini Mini just for speed so that everyone can see just how easy it is. Even if you're a brand new beginner, all you'd need is our little mini die cutting machine to get you started.
Awesome. Lots of people talking about how they're going to reuse the packaging as well once they're done with using it here. Got to craft the packaging. Kate says they love the new packaging and have a lot of ideas on how to use it. Mara saying how beautifully packed it is. Christine saying the purple envelopes are so pretty. I'm not going to want to open them. You've got to open them.
You've really got to open them. That's the whole point. You've got to open them and get all the lovely stuff that's inside
How
of them.
detailed are these dies?
Look at them, isn't that fabulous? And actually, you've got the Thinking of You there, Joe, and then all you're going to do is you're going to use, let me just get my little pokey tool out, and you're just going to poke all this detail. So there is Thinking of You in the balloon, right? Or if you wanted to do Birthday Wishes, you could just use the Birthday Wishes instead, and it would work in exactly the same way with Birthday Wishes.
How beautiful.
And then what you can do is you can take just the outer one, and I've got a piece of the pink cardstock. Now these are all of the cardstocks that we have available in the kit, right? So I'm not even saying, oh, and if you've got a cardstock similar to this, I'm saying we've done the colours ready for you so that you honestly, I think somebody said it earlier, all you need is you need to add in your own adhesive. As long as you've got adhesive, you're absolutely fine.
I just love how vibrant it all is as well. It's really, really fun. Julie's got her hands on hers. Patty's got her hands on hers. Kathy's letting me know she's ordered hers as well. Loads of you going for it. Well over a fifth of the stock gone now, getting busier and busier and busier over on the website, which is fantastic. Angela saying, first time seeing an unboxing of a craft kit. Reveal. Very excited. Marin says, Joe, can you please tell Sarah how much we appreciate the new packaging in this kit? It's very luxe. It is very luxe, isn't it?
It is very luxurious, and the thing is, so it should be, because I know for a lot of you, this is where you treat yourselves in the month. So if this is your monthly gift to you, it's like my mum. She subscribes to like a beauty box, and if this is her gift to herself, it always comes and it's got to be an experience in and of itself opening it, and that's what I want you to have when you open this. I want you to have the excitement in the packaging as much as what it is, you know, in the actual using of the product. But then at the same time, we want it to be really environmentally conscious, so this is kind of giving you the best of both worlds. Now look at this, Joe. I'm kind of working quite quick here, but I've used here the foam tape so that I can make that whole thing very, very three-dimensional. And then to kind of finish that off, bear in mind, in the kit, you're getting the ribbons as well. So even if you just wanted to add a little bit of ribbon onto the back, and what I'll do is I'll just use my glue gun here so that we can stick this down really effectively. I'm going to have ribbon on the back so that it is like more like a genuine, actual little, can you see? So it's going to look like a real balloon.
Fabulous.
And then if we bring that card back in, the balloon's going to go onto the top there, so it's all going to be very, very three-dimensional as it all comes together. But then just quite a nice little trick I've learned. Watch, if you use your dotty tape pen, because the excess dots always rub away on here as well. And I'm going to bring the dotty tape pen down here. And I'm just going to do some little, can you see, little bits like this. Now, Anne has said...
It could be a mini shaker card, this great idea.
Well, I'm actually going to do for you a little mini shaker card a little bit later on in the show, because they lend themselves so very, very well to being those amazing creator cards. Now, can you see there? I've done like a little bit of a wiggly thing going on there with the end bit. Just a bit different, isn't it? And then also I've got like a little tied piece here. So again, tiny little bit of glue on the end, and I can just pop that in place with this. Now, that is how you kind of use the core bit of the creator card. But then bear in mind, you've got all these stamps. So all these stamps, so we've got like these little presents that you're going to be able to do. And I've basically stamped these onto a couple of different colours. So I've stamped one onto a bit of pink, one onto a little bit of the green cardstock, just some kind of leftover pieces, one onto a little piece of orange. And then I've also stamped their birthday girl. So I've got my little birthday girl stamp. And then actually just putting everything in together. I think I'll get some glue gel now so we can be a little bit more three-dimensional.
Cheryl says she's so glad that she joined the subscription box program from day one, Sarah.
A day one-er. Oh,
Cheryl,
I always
our resident Niagara-based delivery driver, every single box she has. I bet she's out on her round, so she can't send us a picture. She's going to be out delivering with us in her ears. So no doubt she's having a little chuckle to herself now.
At the
Probably
moment.
giving someone their Amazon package or something like that. But yeah, you need to send us a picture, Cheryl, for another time. Lots of you talking about whether they'll go in the mini. They will. Christine McCrone asked if it was going in the mini.
Using them in the mini. Yep, we've designed them to use in the mini because we know a lot of our crafters are crafting with the mini. And you know, I've got loads of different cards to kind of teach you over the course of the show. And I promise, this is me showing you the basics. Once we've learnt the basics, we're going to progress on. So I did promise we will look at how to do, so we'll use the other concept next time, and how to do it as a shaker card, right? So we'll do a little shaker card with that. I'll teach you how to do the easel cards, and we'll look at how to do that same concept, but with the easel card on the top there. I've got loads, Joe. There's no way I'm going to manage to get through all the cards that I've got planned, but there are some fabulous samples. And actually, I'm going to bring you over all of the other samples that we've got for the box, so that when I'm getting ready between demos, you can show people even more inspiration.
Absolutely awesome. Right, if you want to go for the box, it's getting busier and busier and busier on it. As you can see, $24.99, no matter where you're shopping in the UK or in the US, approaching a quarter of the stock of this has already sold out and gone. Don't forget, you're going to get 50 bonus points. Let me just share with you some of these gorgeous things that we can do on here with this as well. Remember, you're getting 50 bonus Club Inspire points, so you're going to get 75 points on this purchase alone, which is fantastic. I love the array of different concepts that have been used to create these smaller cards, larger cards. Think about using the dies on their own. You don't need to use them as a duo. Of course you can, and they look gorgeous like that, but you've got the versatility to enable you to create a vast array of different styles. So I think you can really clean these up. Now, of course, these have all been created using the papers and the cards which you are getting included in the box. Think about bringing in some of your other papers. Think about using craft card, some Centura Pearl in here, creating something very different. How about creating invitations with matte black cardstock and silver glitter card? There's going to be an endless ways of using these, which I think is absolutely gorgeous. Make sure you get your hands on it. As Sarah said, what we have will be all we have. If you're not in the subscription process and you want to get it, you want to have that full complete collection, then you need to grab it right now in this launch show. $24.99. Of course, if you are a Club Inspire Platinum members, you can get this for £20 or dollars, which is fantastic. Definitely grab your hands on that. Right, something that we launched just on Friday, as Sarah was saying. I'm going to have to apologise for the hair again. I mean, it's all over the place. It looks like I've combed it with a balloon, doesn't it? Let's just share with you these. Now, these are those awesome big scene creator dies, and They are big everything. Big scene, big drama, big impact, because the amount of different things that you can do with these is incredible. The amount of concepts you can do. You have loads of apertures, so think about what you're going to do with these. Are you going to paper piece them? Are you going to use glitter behind? Mirror, matte mirror? Are you going to do awesome background washes behind these? You're going to get your sparklings involved. It's going to be alcohol markers. The possibilities are endless with these. But look how stunning and detailed they are when they are cut just in black and white card alone. This is what the concept shows you, the different things you can do. I love this one. It's kind of like an illusion easel. I mean, it's absolutely stunning. The other great thing about this as well is that you really do have something across every single kind of need or want for a card. You know, you've got ones that could be a wedding card, but they could be a sympathy card. You're going to have every single box ticked with these, which I think is brilliant. £90 if you are in the UK, becomes £72. That's a £42 saving as a Platinum member. $68 if you are, $88 if you're in the US as a Platinum member, saving you $65. Some awesome things that you can do with these. So just quickly show you again what they look like when you make them up as an actual finished concept. I think they are absolutely gorgeous. 80% of the stock has gone. Now this is the bit where normally I'd say, do you know what we'll do? We'll get a bit back from our third-party suppliers, people that we've supplied to sell our products on. However, I know it's sold out everywhere. If you want to get your hands on these, then this is your chance. If you've seen the shows on HSN, on Create and Craft, here on Crafters TV, and you're sort of umming and ahhing about them, I'm guessing we'll definitely reorder these, Sarah.
Oh,
but with the
100%.
way things are at the moment, it's gonna be a long time before they come back, isn't it?
Open that card up and show them it. That is the easel card that I did on Friday, Joe, that everybody loved. I think for Easter cards, those of you that want to make these for Easter, go back and watch the project. This was one of my ones on Friday's launch day. Is that not the most stunning Easter card you have ever seen? You could be
Absolutely
getting this
gorgeous.
now, making it for Easter. I can tell you now, if you miss out on this today, they definitely won't be restocked this side of Easter, right? Because we've put our reorder in now, so the reorder is in. They should be, so Chinese New Year's on at the moment, they won't be able to accept our orders in the factory till the beginning of March. So by the time they go in the queue to be made, you could be talking April, May time. Then they've got to be shipped. That takes 2 months at the moment. So you're probably talking mid to late summer by the time we'll have these back in stock. And this is going to be one of those launches that you will just, I know, just based on how many customer cards we had sent in that people have been making and how much activity I've seen on social, the guys have gone crazy for these. And I'm going to start with a really quick, simple demo. I'm going to use that cross because I think it's absolutely colossal. It's just beautiful and so intricate. And what you've got is, Joe, with each one of these creator cards, and bear in mind, if you can't stretch for the whole bundle, just mix and match your favourite couple, right? Just get the couple that you want. And that what will happen is it'll be ones like this one that sell out first. Now, in there, what you get is, this is upside down, man, but you get the actual cross itself, and then you get an outer cut line as well. So I'm not going to be using the outer cut line, I'm going to use this like a creator card style. And what's unique about these, Joe, is you can see it stays connected into the card at several points all the way around the edge here.
It's very detailed though, isn't it?
Oh, it's lovely. And these are 5x7. So what I'm doing is I've taken my piece of card and I've made my card bigger than 5x7 so that this will sit in the centre of said 5x7. And then what you do is you hold it in place with a little bit of tape, but make sure you tape down the pieces that are going to be lifting out, okay? So we've got those taped down. Then what I'm going to do is open it up. Now, here's the thing, guys, right? This launch day, so every launch day, we preview something new coming up. This is quite a big launch day for us in terms of a preview, because my preview is the new Gemini Pro. So the new Gemini Pro will be officially launching in the UK next week. Let me just get my magnetic sheet here, right? So we're going to be doing the launch day. I've got a launch day next Tuesday. So next Tuesday, the 23rd, I'm going to be on with the Gemini Pro. Those of you watching who like to watch Create and Craft, the UK TV launch is going to be next Monday on Create and Craft. I've got my regular Gemini plates, but look, I'm going sideways into the machine.
Super speedy.
With my regular Gemini plates. And also, if I just move that out of the way so you can see, I've got mine on the turntable. And then as that comes through, you see, it's just so much easier if you're using, it's been nicknamed the Beast by a lot of our customers in the US.
I know a lot of our US customers already got this, absolutely loving it, Sarah. I'd love to, for people to send us in pictures of them with their Gemini Pro. Let me know what they think about it. Also, samely, with these credit card dies, I know a lot of you in the US already got your hands on them. And in the UK, some of you will have them now just from the launch on Friday as well. Send your pictures in to us of your creation studio at crafterscompanion.co.uk is where you need to send those pictures into. We would love to share some of them with everybody. A lot of people still talking about the craft box as well. It's very, very busy still on that, Sarah. And no doubt we'll be going back to that at some point in this show.
Basically, we had to come away from it because our producer Johnny was worried that we were going to have them all sold out before we'd even got up to full audience for the show. So basically, what we've had to do is we've had to come off so that we can work out exactly how many we've got so that I can come on to the next demo next, but we'll be able to give you a more accurate stock update. But trust me, guys, it's starting to get like panic stations on that box. Just because me and Joe seem nice and calm. Right, so here we go. What I've done is I have used the dotty tape pen around the inside there, Joe. And then I'm using my straight tape pen around the outside. Now, what I would say is these creator cards are so intricate, way more intricate than we've ever been able to achieve before, because we know obviously the pressure in the machine. So what I've done is I've gone through like that. And I'm just going to take a piece of acetate. We had the A5 acetate on the show last week, and I think it's really important to stick your acetate all the way over the back, right? Because I just think, especially if you're doing really professional looking cards like this, you want the acetate, look at that, really well stuck down. The difference it makes to the structural integrity of the card, having that acetate, is really, really vast.
Awesome.
So it's got that acetate
we have
in.
the A5 acetate available on the show as well, on the website, sorry, don't we? So
Brilliant.
do go over there, you'll find that A5. It's there and it's in stock for you, so make sure you grab it. As many people were going for the acetate when we launched these as we're going for the actual dies themselves. I mean, because they are a match made in heaven with that size acetate, aren't they, Sarah?
They are, and it's just, to be honest, guys, I'm just thrilled that we were able to get the acetate back in stock for you for this launch. Let's have a little look. Let's get my set. Oh, I've got two almost empty all-purposes here. There we go. So we'll get that. So all I've done is keep it nice and simple. Just a little bit of matting and layering on the outside because I want you to be able to see through that. Now, that, don't get me wrong, that looks nice, right? However, look at the bit that came out, right? Whenever you cut it, always keep that piece, right? Now, you can either keep that piece from when you do another colour. You could colour this up now, but look what I've done. I did some baby blue and I kept the baby blue. And then all I'm going to do, Joe, is just a little bit of tape all the way along there. And now I'm going to stick this into that piece. Now, if you want to do paper piecing, this lends itself beautifully well to paper piecing, and I'll show you a few samples with where it has been paper pieced. But just to show you, even just paper piecing that little bit in there, what a difference it makes.
Hugely lifts it, doesn't it?
It just gives it that amazing lift on there and really kind of makes it stand out. So that is just me doing, let's have a little look. I did have a nice little simple congrats here, and I'm just going to add my little congrats with a little bit of the glue like that onto the base. So
over 80% now I'm hearing is sold out and gone. So it's busier and busier and busier on these. Beautiful, beautiful card.
And you know what? I'm not going to let you go anywhere because I've got some other cards that I need to show you in that collection.
If you needed to batch make as well, these would be perfect, wouldn't they? If you were making to sell as well, yes. Sarah.
Making to sell, that, even if you just get this one now and make all your Easter cards and sell your Easter, I mean, church fairs, they would be brilliant. This one, and then also this one here. Oh, we had a lovely viewer image sent in where someone had done this and they pieced in the roof in a different colour, and I thought, how stunning. I mean, so that there, again, it's so basically the same card that I've just shown you where you do it with the onto the acetate. But then what all they've done is, I showed you this technique with the balloon die. So the card that I did on Friday morning was this one here. And I showed you how if you do it in craft card, but then do it in multiple colours of card, cut a bit away and layer it on the top. That is exactly what's been done with this one here. Now, even if we just stay with that cross, right? So here's the cross that I've just done, nice and simple. Look at this one when it's been paper pieced, right? So that one there's got that beautiful, you can see them exactly from the background there. And I do a whole tutorial on paper piecing. That is absolutely class. And then onto the black. You just don't think of this on the black, do you know what I mean? Look at that there with those pieces. I mean, come on, that's just incredible.
If you were selling that as well, you popped it in a little box with a little acetate window in the front, some tissue paper behind
fabulous.
it. I mean, you'd get an absolute fortune for them, wouldn't you?
This one's one of my favourites. So I taught everyone on Friday how to do these tent-fold easel cards. Tent-fold easel card with the acetate, paper piecing with the glitter card. That, I mean, I just love that. Now we didn't get a chance to do much with the little guy man on the moon. What we did do though on Fridays, I feel like it's just a big promotion for my Friday show. Go back and watch my Friday show back, folks. Look at what we made. We made this little box with little lights inside.
Oh,
little lights. Now that. Oh, Johnny and he said, you didn't win Crafter of the Week. Not only did I not win Crafter of the Week, this one didn't even win Card of the Show.
I know.
That's how good the cards were in that show. Honestly, they were brilliant. And then look at this. I didn't even get a chance to show this one on Friday. I mean, look at this, right? Acetate and then coloured with your Spectrum Noirs onto the acetate as well. Little bit of light on there. They're just going to look incredible. Honestly, every one of these cards, I've got two more to show you. Oops. You see, you need some tacky glue on that to hold that in place. Two more cards to show you, that one. And then look at this. So the easel card, right, with that onto acetate in the
Beautiful.
background. Paper pieced with the red, I mean, just absolutely stunning. Honestly, I could do 3 or 4 shows. We've got a big launch day with this coming up next Saturday. So our Debbie Fisher is going to be here doing, sorry, not a launch day, doing a craft along. I did the launch day last week. Debbie's doing the craft along next week. I definitely say join Debbie for that. Get yours. If you get them ordered now, you'll absolutely have them delivered. Even if you're in the US, we can have these delivered to you for next Saturday. Here's the details of Debbie's show. I'm just going to tell you now, if you've got plans next Saturday at that time, cancel them. Because that show, you guys are going, Joe, I'm so jealous of you. You guys are going to have so much fun. These are absolutely, hands down, my favourite launch of the year so far.
Absolutely. Me and Debbie will be bringing that to you next Saturday, the 27th. And as Sarah rightly said, you will have everything you need ready to go. Let me take you back through the options that you've got on these. I think the exciting thing about these creator card dies is that there's so many different options with them. When you come around to playing with all the different concepts firstly, then colouring them up in all of those different ways too. There is loads and loads and loads of options for you in these. So you've got the butterflies, you've got the roses there, you've got the church, you've also then got this one here, which is the stars, the moon and the stars. This one you wouldn't have seen on HSN. So if you did get the others that were available on HSN, you wanted to complete your collection, here's your chance to do that. You've also got this one here, which is Take a Flight. I think it's going to be perfect for new baby cards. How about using it for things like travel scrapbooking as well, and then also that cross, which is going to be so usable. I think you've got pretty much every occasion taken care of across the 6 different styles that you are getting included. Remember, you can save £42 or $45 as a platinum member. Everyone is going to be saving, is going to be getting some kind of Club Inspired discount on there. 85% now of the stock has gone. As Sara and I were saying, it is sold out everywhere else. No third-party retailers have any stock left of these whatsoever. We ring-fence a little bit of stock just for you, our Crafters TV customers. We want you to just have that second bite of the cherry when it comes to getting hold of these. If you miss them now, they will be coming back, but it is going to be a while down the line. So if you've been thinking about it, I would definitely say make your mind up. Maybe you can't stretch to the whole collection. Absolutely, we understand that. 2 of these for £30 or $37. So there really is a price point for absolutely everyone. Individually, they range from $14.99 to $16.99 as well. So it's up to you. Just don't miss out on them, because I think once you start seeing people sharing pictures of these all over social media, once they start creating with them, once we start inspiring with the pictures that we're receiving, you're going to have wished you'd got your hands on them. Now, talking about deals that you need to get your hands on as well, we've got the Got It, Get It, Got It, Good deal available for you as well at the moment. This week, of course, is the Hint of Classics, which is awesome. In here, you're going to get the exquisite pastels, the barely brights, the chic neutrals, the delicate florals, the elegant hues, and the tinted naturals as well. £41 or $62 to get yourself on these. These extend out your previous classic collection, but they extend it down. So they are lighter than the previous lightest shades, if that makes sense. So it really does give you a gorgeous sort of pastel, vintage kind of chic kind of tone to them, which I think is absolutely awesome. We must come back to the box. So incredibly busy. A quarter of the stock has here now gone. And I want to share with you some of the awesome things that you guys are going to be creating when you get these home. Remember, we will be in the future, very near future, sharing inspiration on these over to crafterscompanionbox.com. So you're going to be able to go there and get inspiration. You'll be able to watch this show back, of course, at any time to be inspired as well. But they are an awesome little concept, and I think they're a great size. You can, of course, use multiples of them on one project if you want, as has been done here. Create smaller projects. Do you want to make tags with these as well? That would be absolutely fantastic. But what you... you're okay over there?
Oh yeah, I'm all good. Just finding myself my tools. Oh, Bernie's been in. She's been moving everything.
What you know you've got is absolutely everything in here to create these awesome projects. I love the vibrancy of the papers that are in here. It is summery, it is exciting, and I know you're going to love them. What you're going to love as well is the fact that you've got over 300 elements in here. We say enough to make 24 cards. You're going to make many, many more than that with a little bit of, with some bits and bobs, of course, from your own stash as well. It's exceptionally busy. $24.99 wherever you're shopping, £20 or $20 if you are a Club Inspired Platinum member. It is box number 33. If you are in the subscription box program already, then obviously you're going to be already receiving this. But if you're not, or you want another one, then absolutely do grab them. Sandra's, she's been busy. She's busy getting ready for Friday's craft along.
Sandra made my card from yesterday. Sandra, I am uber impressed. That is amazing. She did it for a 92. Oh, I love that cardstock you've used as well. Sandra, please tell everybody in the comments that it wasn't as difficult as what... It is a lot easier once you know how to do it, isn't it? Sandra, that's amazing. Huge
gorgeous.
Congratulations on
I love
card.
that she's gone with a holographic as well. I love a bit of rainbow there as well. Loads of people chatting about the box. A lot of love for craft alongs as well from Devony. Rose says the cross will be perfect for baptism, communions, confirmations, weddings. Absolutely, and that is just one of those created cards. So there's loads of different things you can do. Loads of love from them. Sarah, Marjorie, Yolanda. Loads of people letting me know they've got their hands on those as well. Remember, if you want to grab them in the show and go back and watch the whole launch day, absolutely you can. And also you can then look forward to the craft along coming up next Saturday as well. It was very, very busy when we launched them. Continues to be now. The boxes, Sarah, I had a comment here actually a moment ago that I want to share with you. Gwen Terry says, I've been comparing sub boxes with other vendors. Crafters Companion is by far the best. Other sub boxes don't have cards and envelopes or embellishments and chintzy on the papers, and they start at $30. Crafters Companion subscription boxes are the best. I think that kind of sums it up, doesn't it?
Well, do you want me to explain why and how we do that, okay? Because, so here's the thing, a lot of the other subscription box companies, they are looking to make a profit from selling you subscription boxes. That's their business model. They sell you a box, they make a profit on that. That's not what we're trying to do here. I know that seems wrong when I'm a woman in business here, but what we're actually trying to do is we're trying to get loads of you into new crafts. So what we say is right, there's about 10,000 people are in the subscription service and getting this every month. So our buying power means that we can buy so much cheaper. Now, our budget is basically not to make profit on these, but just to cover the costs of it. So what we do is we design brand new concepts to teach you a new concept, and then we fill the box to the absolute penny on the budget. If we've got a bit left over, we'll put a few extra cards and envelopes in, we'll put an extra packs of dewdrops as well as the pearls, for example. So we literally cram that box full, which means every month you're getting probably $45 to $60-ish worth of product to kind of get you going. So I always try and work on the base. If you're paying £25, $25, we'll give you 25 quid's worth of value in the tools, in the stamps and dies. But then I'm also trying to give you 25 dollars worth of consumables, the cards, the envelopes, the papers, the embellishments, the gems, the pearls, the ribbons, the things that make them look decorative. So whichever way you cut it, whether you're saying, I'm investing in stuff to make all them cards, oh, but I've got all these tools, or I'm investing all these tools, but this is coming for free. Whatever way it is, though, we don't mind doing this and kind of giving you all the extras. Now, I'm conscious that we've had hundreds of you join us now who weren't in at the beginning part of the show. So if you missed it at the beginning, let me kind of walk you through this new box and what the concept is, okay? Because it's called Decorative Duos, so it's about getting a 2-in-1 from each of your dies, okay? So this is basically 2 die sets in here. So the 2 die sets that you're going to be getting are this one here, and these are mine that I'm working from, and then also this one here, right? So this one is what I'm about to show you, and can you see it gives you that beautiful tree, but you can have it so it says family in the middle, right? Or you can interchange out the family for it to say love. How cute's that? So one beautiful outer die, 2 different sentiments to go in the middle, right? So that is the first one with the tree. You could also, if you wanted, take the tree, use the tree as a background, and then actually put your other die set in, because you've also got this set here, which is thinking of you and also birthday wishes. Now, the card that I made earlier in the show was this one here, where we did the balloon with the birthday wishes in. But in the same way that I put birthday wishes in, you could also go, hang on, I've got birthday wishes, where's my other one? That's birthday, oh, and then this is it here, birthday wishes are thinking of you. So you can interchange the 2 of them out if you want. So that's why they call it decorative duos, because they're interchangeable across 2 concepts. Now, that's just the starting point. The dies alone, I would say if we were selling those, it'd be like $12.95 a set. So now the rest of your box is paid for, folks, right? We've sent you this massive set of stamps, and if I put this, let's have a little look on the white background here, you can see them all. So sending lots of love, grow through what you go through. I love that.
That's an awesome sentiment.
Grow through what you go through. You warm my heart, celebration. Then you've got this calls for a, so it could be celebration or a party. Let's root for each other and watch each other grow. Some really, really lovely heartfelt things that obviously work back to that lovely tree design that we had. Now, on the front of the box, you get loads of ideas. And the great thing is now everything to complete those cards is in the box. And I know you probably keep looking and thinking, how on earth, to that lady's point who just made the comment, how on earth did they afford to put all of this in? Just remember, my vision with these is for you to get these home, have a phenomenal experience with Crafter's Companion, learn some new concepts, try different types of card making, look at this and think, wow, Sara gives me really great value for money. Wow, aren't her dies fantastic? Her stamps are really good quality, aren't they? Wow, they do amazing papers at Crafter's Companion. And so the journey begins. And how many of you are nodding along at the TV going, oh yes, she's totally got me hook, line and sinker. This is where I got started, got one of these kits, got going, and now look at me, I've got a house full of Crafter's Companion products. That is it. We just want you to have the experience. So if you're brand new to shopping with us, this is exactly where you should be starting. If you're an avid Crafter's Companion fan, why would you not be taking advantage of getting our latest kit with the latest concepts at a phenomenal, phenomenal deal? So come on, I'll run you through everything else that's in it. So you've seen the dies and the stamps. When we open that up, now bear in mind, when you open it for the first time, you'll have the unboxing experience I showed you at the beginning of the show, where everything is individually tissue wrapped, okay? So there's the dies and the stamps that I was just showing you. Then on top of that, we've got these beautiful ribbons. We've got dewdrops, we've got the pearls. This is what I'm saying, every last bit. You know, if we've got an extra 50, 60p available, we will put you an extra set of dewdrops in there and cram this full as possible, okay? Then we've got all these beautiful papers. We've got all these gorgeous coloured cardstocks that just work back to those papers. Then you get all of the cards and envelopes. So we do you the different sizes of cards and then all of the envelopes to match them. So that what you'll see is on the front of the box, it always tells you, makes a minimum of 24 cards. So even if you are paying full price for this, and I know most of you will be at least silver or gold or platinum in our club, so you're actually getting a discount off that. But even at full price, it's £1 or $1 per card. £1 or $1 to make the full card and then have everything, all the dies and extra embellishments all left over at the end. That's how phenomenal these kits are. Now I'm going to get this tidied up a little bit and I'm going to go straight into my next demonstration. I'm going to teach you guys how to do that lovely shaker card, how you do a shaker card with it. Shaker cards are always dead popular. Being able to do a shaker card just as a bonus in with it, absolutely brilliant.
Absolutely, very, very busy. I remember you're going to get all that new improved packaging in here as well. We've removed that plastic for you, so it's all going to come in these gorgeous envelopes. It's how everything is going to be packed in for you. That one's got all of your card blanks in there, and then you've got all of your extra bits all packaged beautifully within here as well. So really, really fantastic. We've cut down on that waste. Lots of you, I'd love to know how you're going to use the packaging. Lots of people saying that they're going to craft with it, which sounds very, very exciting. But you've got all of that in there. As a gift, these are beautiful. As Sarah was saying, as a beginner, they are perfect. As someone that is a very experienced crafter, look, maybe you're going to buy this and you're going to put the projects together as they are in here. To be honest, at £24.99 or dollars, it's a great stash builder. Go for a couple of them and fill your stash with all those gorgeous papers, all the gorgeous embellishments, the ribbons, the card blanks, the envelopes, because it would cost you way more than that to go out and buy them. Very, very busy. 30%, on our way to a third of this, gone just live in this show. Don't forget about those extra 50 bonus points. You'll get 74 points in total just from this one purchase alone, which is awesome. Hundreds of you got your hands on it before the show. Hundreds getting your hands on it right now in the show as well. Do not miss out on it. It is box number 33, of course, if you want to get hold of that. Very, very busy. Right, what more would you like to share with us, Sarah?
Come on, I'm going to teach you how to make that wonderful shaker card that we looked at. So all I'm using is all of the elements that you already get within the kit. So I'm starting off with one of the smaller 6x4 cards. And what you'll see I've done is I've taken that 6x4 card, John, just scored in the middle so that I can do what's called a fold back. So you've got a fold back card there to start with. And then I've taken some of the really nice papers, and this is where it really works well, where you've got the nice kind of, the plain to offset beautifully against the patterned. So can you see, just going onto that base card, if I just mat and layer, and because you've got everything you need in the box, you're not worried about which colours of paper are going to work with this, that and the other, and is that going to work here? You're not worried about having to gut your card to get the most from it because you've got plenty of card to go at the kit in here. So there's our background piece. And then on this piece on the foreground, look how bright and happy these colours are, Joe, because then I've just taken one of the greens that we've got in the set. And again, you pick up any one of those pattern papers, know that it's going to work with every single one of the plain coloured cardstocks, and that is then going to go onto the front of this piece here. So there is our kind of base card, ready for us now to start with the decoration. Now,
awesome.
For that decoration, I'm going to start off first of all, we're going to use the tree for this one. So I'm going to do the base of the shaker in the white. So can you see, this is going to fit perfectly inside your Gemini Mini, right? But then I am going to have to trim a little bit of this card just to kind of fit this into here. So I'm going to pop this through the Mini and just die cut this in. Even though this is quite an intricate die, can you see we've just made it that perfect size so that it will go through the Mini, absolutely no problem. And quite an intricate die, but the Mini will cope with it. Look at this, absolutely no problem.
I'm always blown away by the Mini and how it seems to cut, you know, and deal with really tough jobs that you'd expect you'd need an electronic machine to deal with. This just tackles them no problem at all.
Just, well, because it's a Gemini.
Exactly.
It's, you know, it wouldn't carry that name. If it didn't perform like a Gemini, we wouldn't call it a Gemini machine. To be honest, if it didn't perform like a Gemini, we probably wouldn't launch it. So because how could we? It just wouldn't be right. So you're going to pop all these little bits out. That is going to give us the nice base to go in that shaker card. Okay.
Beautiful.
Then what we're going to do is we're going to do exactly the same now with this purple one here. But watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick this on and then I'm going to add in. Now, should we do family or love? I think we'll go with family, all right? So you take that family there and you add the family into the centre. So this is the difference that we do now. Exactly the same as the first one that we did, but we're going to add the family there into the centre. So now what it'll do is it will leave the family connected in. This is the clever bit behind how all of this works. That family will stay completely connected into that cardstock, and this is what we're going to use to kind of go over the front of this base piece here. So can you see that there? When I lift this off here, Joe, and I'm just going to pop all these little bits out, but you can see there that family has all stayed connected, and then when I lift this out here, it stayed connected and looks
beautiful,
really
isn't it?
Yep, there we go. So I'm just going to pop all those little pieces out.
Awesome. Christy Mahoney says, ordered this box. I love these boxes. Stacey says, love my sub boxes. They are the best. Linda says, I love these boxes. I've tried things that I would never try before, such as quilling. Great point. Jean says, what's so great is the tutorials. We can watch at our leisure, pause and restart. It's a wonderful learning experience. Jean says as well, since she discovered Craft's Companion on Crate and Craft before HSN, I haven't purchased any other brands. Sara and her team provide the best quality. Valerie says, I'm intoxicated by every box I open and have opened every box you've done. Love each one more than the last.
That's brilliant. Intoxicated.
Intoxicated.
Wow, intoxicated by everyone. I love that.
I've been called toxic before, but not in the same context.
Not intoxicated.
Carol says, Crafts Companion is absolutely best quality. And Regina saying, I love that the kit has cardstock colours that match the pattern papers. Great, great point. Every single element of these kits are designed, aren't they, Sarah, to work harmoniously together. For you to be able to get it out, spread it out and see instantly what goes with what and how easy that composition is.
And that's the beauty of it. Honestly, guys, I have a team of phenomenal product developers here, and they do all of the thinking so that you really don't have to. You know, you can just have the joy of creating without having to kind of worry about all of that side. Now, to make this into the shaker card, Joe, all I'm doing is going right around the outside like this, can you see? To make this into the shaker card, what you'll notice is it's no accident that the gap that we made between the word family and then also where we have the edge of the die is exactly the right size for a standard thickness of double-sided foam tape like this. So all those of you who use a lot of foam tape, like to do shaker cards or whatever, or maybe you're going to just go and stock up on the double-sided foam tape while you're getting this box, please go and do it. It's on the website, and this is the sort of stuff that you're going to use a lot of. Now, bit of a tip here, Joe, right? I'm going to double layer this. So I'm going to go straight around now, start up here, do a second layer right around the edge so that because we're doing it as a shaker, it's going to give me a little bit more depth to go at on my shaker.
Awesome. Deborah saying, Sarah, I love Crafts Companion products, always great quality and value for money, so much so that our spare bedroom is now my playroom, turning more and more and more purple. Oh, that sounds like a fun place to be.
I absolutely want to know who's got like a Crafters Companion playroom at
purple
home.
Playroom. Oh,
Love it.
yes. Anne says, I don't know how they keep coming up with such wonderful boxes month after month after month. 33 we're up to now. I'd love to know who in the chats on Facebook and over on YouTube has got every single box. I know Cheryl said that she had every single box. We had one, who was it also said that they had every single box? Who was intoxicated by them? Valerie has got each of them by the sounds of it as well. Who else has got all of them all the way through? They do become a bit like collector's items, don't they? You've got to make sure that you've got the whole collection when it comes to them. I wonder how many people have got a double subscription as well, Sarah. One to keep, one to play with.
Come on, tell me if that's you.
I bet you can get a double subscription.
Yeah, there will be some people out there who are in the, or a lot of you who are in the subscription, but then still buy an extra one every month when it comes out. Look at that, isn't that?
That is beautiful.
Little shaker on there.
Definitely love it with a double layer of foam as well.
Double layer. It just gives it a little bit more shakeability. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't feel like that family stands out enough. So watch what you can do. You could cut out just the family another time in the white, right? And then, of course, I don't have any mini scissors, so we're just going to use the largest scissors in the world to cut around the word family here. So can you see? You're going to do it with your little snips. I think Craig took his little snips home. I think I lost his little snips the other day, so now he's taken the ones here home. So do you know what? That will teach me, right? That will teach me. Clearly, he doesn't trust any of us, does he not? Leave any of his stuff here, right? So there we go. So I've got the word for family, and then all you do, you see, is you could put the dotty tape over that family there, and then that will allow you to stick this perfectly over the top. And then look how much better that stands out when we've put that family over the top like that.
Beautiful.
I just think that it really makes all the difference. And then to finish it off, remember you've got that amazing stamp set. So you've got like, I love this with the two little owls. So I've just stamped the 2 little owls here, and I've got them I can use. Then I've also got, so I like grow through what you go through.
That's
we
an
loved
awesome
that sentiment, didn't we? And then also there's another sentiment on there that's let's root for each other and watch each other grow. So all I've done is I've got a couple of those sentiments, I've got a little bit of the ribbon tied as well, and I'm just going to put the whole card together from here, Joe.
Fabulous. Joe Holzer, she has a purple playroom apparently as well. And also have every single box subscribed from the very, very beginning. Patricia says she also has every single box as well. We've definitely got some super fans in the room today. Diane, she's got every single box too, was one of the first customers to ever receive hers.
Oh, I love hearing all of this, folks. Keep this coming. Do you know, can that just be testament? If you're sitting on the fence, if you're at home watching this, maybe you're a new customer, we've had loads of new customers recently, right? You're a brand new customer and you're watching this for the first time thinking, what's the catch? Can this really be that good? Don't take our word for it. Just go and look at what all these other people are saying, and hopefully you'll realise that, you know, there is method to my madness. You don't get to have a company at the level that I've got without putting your customers first and listening to the customers and developing things for customers, and then just give them an awesome deal. And then you can't fail but get loads of customer loyalty in return, which is exactly what we get from you guys. How cute is that little card?
Really awesome.
And how easy was it once you learned how to do it? So we've gone from really beginner stuff right up to shaker cards, all within that same concept.
Fabulous. Love that. Claire says, me. I have the entire collection of sub boxes. Love every one of them. Crafter's Companion makes the very best sub boxes. I've tried others, they don't compare. Jeanette, get this, Sarah. Jeanette has had a double subscription since the very first box.
I knew there'd be people out there like that. I knew. That is wonderful to hear, Jeanette. I'm absolutely thrilled.
Liz has got 2 craft rooms. Not just one, she's got 2 craft rooms. Got so much Crafter's Companion stuff, I had to move some of it into the second spare room where my son bought his house. Now one is for the Gemini and die cutting, and the other is for flower forming and soft crafts. That is amazing. I love you've got a different room depending on what crafting you're going to be doing. What if you've got like one that's die cutting with a bit of flower forming? Do you do half the project in one room and then run round to the next room and finish the project off? I think that's awesome. I love that idea. Rosalind says, well, Crafter's Companions cares about their customers. They listen to what we request and make it. I've been using CC products since they first aired on HSN years ago. Adding Crafters TV to the mix just show the nature of the company connecting with their customers.
I've got a question for everyone watching as well, right? Who out there, hands up, is in our Crafters Companion monthly craft kit group on Facebook. There's over 5,000 strong people in there, and I dip in there every day, and every day people are making, whether it's with the most recent box, whether it's with other boxes. So if you're someone who's looking for ideas and inspiration, to me, I like to watch these shows to see the tutorials on how to do it. Once I know how to do the basics, like now I know how to cut the dies out, how the duo design works with both of them, now I'm off. Now I just need to see loads of ideas and inspiration. If you aren't already, go and get signed up for that group. I'll have a quick check how many of you are in that group and how many of you are requesting access, and we can let a load more of you in straight after this show if you want to, or even during the show I might get a few acceptances on this. If you're not already in that group, Crafters Companion monthly craft kit group.
Fabulous. Go look that up. Charlotte Bruce says, I have every single box as well. Loads of you loving that. Remember as well, $24.99 if you're paying in pounds or dollars, £20, $20 as a Club Inspired Platinum member to get your hands on it. Over 300 elements. You're going to make at least 24 cards, but then you're still going to have things like the stamps, the dies, you have papers and card left over that you're going to be able to use time and time again. It's an awesome, awesome proposition. Now, something else that is fantastic and is very, very busy on the show is our Explorers kit. Now, this is absolutely awesome. You're basically, you're buying the die and the inks, you're getting the rest for free. So in here, what you're going to get is you're going to get one of our outline dies. You're also going to get, this is I think it's the most popular of the colour combos that we have in our Sparkle, the Glitz and Glamour, because in there you get the aquamarine, the amethyst, and the pink garnet as well. In here, what you're also going to get is you're going to get the matte black cardstock in the A5, which is fantastic, and you're going to get the watercolour card as well. So all bases covered there. Make awesome backgrounds, then cut the dye element in the matte black cardstock, and you've made fantastic outline cards. You'll be making similar things, of course, along the theme of this kind of thing, which is fantastic, but yours, of course, going to have those sparkalicious, spangalicious, sparkly backgrounds, which I think is absolutely awesome. Make sure you grab that. As a platinum member, you can get your hands on that for $20.78 or $27.92. Now, we talk a lot about Club Inspire, and I'll give you the details of that in just a moment. Before then, I want to share some of the pictures that you have been sending in. Oh, Sarah, look at Jenny's paper piecing.
Apparently, Jenny tried paper piecing for the first time.
Wow.
Jenny, talk about knocking it out of the park on the first go. Jenny, that is incredible.
It is awesome.
Jenny, that is utter class.
Gorgeous.
And then look at this hilarious picture.
I think it's fair to say that Robin likes her Gemini Pro, don't you?
I would go so far as to say is maybe she even loves it. Oh,
yeah.
Robin, I love that picture.
It is awesome.
Absolutely love it.
All of Dana's boxes, look, it's a good job they stay stacked sturdily, honestly.
Dana, I tell you what, now there is a woman after my own heart. That is incredible. Do you know that there's been loads of chat in that Facebook group recently about how to repurpose those boxes? So I've seen a lot of people have been working out how to like make them into little someone even made them into a whole little storage cupboard.
Oh,
they decanted
fabulous.
their product into something else, and then she's made them into like little drawers for her own storage cupboard. I thought that was genius. If you've got any other ideas, if you're some of these people I'm talking about who are posting these ideas, email them in so that we can show everybody in the show.
Fabulous. Right, I keep talking about discounts and platinum discounts and golds and silvers. If you're new to us here at Crafters TV, hello, welcome. We love new people. Say hello. Make yourself at home. It's a wonderful place to be. Not hard, or yeah, unless you ask, really. Anyway, if you want to take advantage of all the awesome discounts that we have, you're gonna want to make sure you are a member of our club. Take a look.
Welcome to Club Inspire, our free loyalty club. As a member of the club, you can save up to 20% every time you shop with us. For every £1 you spend, whether it's in one of our stores or on our website, you'll collect 1 loyalty point. The more points you have, the more benefits you'll receive. As a welcome present, we'll give you 20% discount with your very first order. Once you place your first order, you'll be given 250 points straight away, making you a bronze member. This will mean that you'll receive a 5% discount on all of your purchases until the end of the next calendar year, plus priority postage. 500 points takes you up to silver membership, where you'll get 10% discount plus free shipping when you spend over £20. When you get to 750 points, you'll become a gold member, which gets you a whopping 15% discount on every order, and we'll ship them to you completely free, no matter how big or small they are. Spend over £25 and we'll send them to you via our premium next day delivery courier service. When you reach 1500 points, you'll become a platinum member, giving you the same shipping benefits as a gold member, but with the added bonus of a massive 20% discount on all of your purchases. Now on top of that, you'll receive exclusive discounts, sneak peeks of brand new products, special offers and money saving vouchers. You'll have access to an exclusive secret Facebook group to meet like-minded friends, to find out information first and to be inspired by all the crafty makes. We'll send you a completely free quarterly Digimag direct into your inbox, giving you lots of hints, tips, inspiration, additional offers and some sneaky behind the scenes gossip from the team. So what are you waiting for? Become a member of our club today.
What are you waiting for? Absolutely. Make sure you get joined to the best club in craft. It's totally free to join, which is fantastic. We must go back to what is fast becoming, though, the star of the show. It is, of course, the craft kit. It's the Crafters Companion Decorative Duo Dies craft kit with over 310 elements. Of course, we'll be uploading video content as well that will help you with ideas and inspiration towards this. And you can find those videos at crafterscompanionbox.com is where you'll be able to find them. It is a brand new concept, which I think is why it's so exciting, is why it's so popular. I can see a lot of you already that are in subscription are coming back to get an extra one of these already. And you could, just for the value of the consumables, the papers, the card blanks, the envelopes, the ribbons, the gems are going to add up to more than what you'd be paying. You'd be paying more than what you are here. $24.99 in pounds or dollars is £20 or $20 as a Club Inspire Platinum member. If you want to place an order, now is a great time. crafterscompanion.co.uk.com.au. Click that shop the show button. That will take you straight to this, as well as share with you everything else that is in the show as well. So you know you never need to miss out on anything. A lot of you letting me know that you're in the groups as well. So Shelley says, absolutely need to have these boxes. Such a great way to try something new. I have them all from the beginning. Liz is in the Craft Kit group, as is Maria. Diane says, when you started the H10 Crafters Companion page, I was one of the first 5,000 people in the group. Whoop, whoop, turbo fan there. Dances with Pam has got all of her boxes stacked up on bookshelves. They're almost touching the ceiling now. She says she has so many of them. So pleased that so many people own all of these and seem to get so much enjoyment out of them as well, Sarah, and so much craftability too.
It's just so easy. Now, what I thought we'd do is make a slightly more advanced card shape, because in the box, remember, yes, you're getting the tools, you're getting the dies, you're getting the stamps. So let's just take, there is like batch one of what you get. So all the dies that you need. So I would say 2 sets of dies worth $12.99 each. Your stamps are worth another $7.99, $8.99 easily. More than the cost of the box taken care of in that, right? But then if we look here, these beautiful papers, how well these are going to work together. So I'm going to use this paper here in this next project. And then also these are amazing to use. And what I've done is I've cut a couple of strips of these on the diagonal. So you'll see how I come to do that a little bit later in the card. But then also within here, can you see we get the card blanks and envelopes? And what I've done is I've taken one of these are your 6x6 card blanks. Pop mine back in there because I've already got, this is a new kit, I don't want to kind of like spoil it now, I've just unboxed it, right? But if I just show you within that, what I've done is I've taken one of those, it's just a 6x6 card blank, right? So it just opens regularly to the side. It really bothers me that you're on a bit of a skew width angle here. Should I get us all straightened up? There you go. It's because how Bernie's been in, we're all messed up. There, we're not skew whiffy anymore, folks. So that opens up like your regular card, but can you see I've scored bottom left to top right, right across the middle. So that is going to give us like a twisted easel. So if you look at that from the front, guys, what you're going to do is I'll just let you have a little look from the front. When we then lift this up, you end up with a stopper there. If you wanted to make a whole twisted easel, you'd put another square of card on the front. I'm actually going to use this just with that side panel twisted. So that's going to be the shape of card that we're going to do, and it will go nice and flat to go in our envelope, okay? Now, in terms of the decoration, look what I've done, Joe, is I've taken a piece of just the coloured cardstock. The cardstock itself is brilliant quality. So I'm just taking a little bit of the coloured cardstock. Oh, you're right at the end here, pretty much, aren't you? Might just get this project out of it. So I'm going to get the pink cardstock in there first, and then use a little bit of the white to do a little bit of matting and layering on the front. And it gives us this really nice kind of like depth coming into it.
Really makes it pop, doesn't it?
Doesn't it? And then this piece on here, Joe, what I've done is I've got a piece of the green card. Now, what I love is I really like doing bright colours, but I find that when I use bright colours in my card making, they can clash if you don't have the right colours working together. So this will give you all of the right colours, all working perfectly, and it just kind of takes all the thinking out of it. So I've got this one here. Now look what I've done now. I've taken this cardstock here, cut it on the angle, but then before I got rid of it, I've cut 2 strips. So that what you end up with is 2 strips cut of the cardstock on that angle, so that it looks like it's going diagonal. So I've cut to here, so we'll keep them and use them next, but I wanted to show you how we use these on the next kind of panel as it was. So this is going to go onto the front there.
I love how even I think an absolute beginner could lay all these papers out and just see what goes with what and what was meant to work together.
Yeah.
And I think for a lot of people, the composition and the colour combination, especially when they start crafting, Sara, can be half the battle, can't it?
It is. Now, I don't know about you, but when I first started, I really struggled with knowing what went with what. And do you know what? It's the sort of thing I was embarrassed to ask people about. So it's not something I would ever like ask for help with. And I just think that's why I do my signature collections a lot, because a lot of people, they need that help and support doing this. Now watch this. I'm going to go straight down there with that, Joe, and I'm going to take this off. So off the bottom. So let's just get this. Where's them lovely scissors that were the biggest scissors in the world? That'll teach me to pinch Craig's, won't it? There we go. So if we cut that nice and straight, I'm going to put like a strip up here. And what I want you to do is borrow this idea, all right? And you take this concept, but use it with your own papers and your own styles or whatever. Because the layout of this card is a brilliant one for you kind of to use as a bit of an idea, okay? So I'm going to do the same thing there. And then I'm going to just use my tape pen right down here. So I'm going right to the ends. So I've got plenty of tape on. Doing it onto my glass mat so that I can clean that up again. And then look how fabulous, because it's all the same colours there. And I'm just kind of eyeballing it a little bit to get those equidistant. Oh, look, I haven't quite got that to the top. Nobody's going to notice that little bit, are they? No, they are, Joe. I'm going to cut it perfectly. And I'm going to piece that little tiny piece in there so that my card is perfect by the end of it. So that is going to give us that kind of like base to work from on the bottom there. So there's our start point. And then of course every easel card needs a stopper, because you can see it's going to fall down where we want. So what I've done is I've done my stopper. This calls for a birthday celebration, and this one here I'm going to just raise up a little bit. Let's have a look. Just need another. I'm just using my glue gun for speed here, folks. If you wonder why, sometimes I use my glue gun and then other times I don't. And I use.
What would you be using if you were crafting this at home?
Bit of 3D glue gel.
Okay.
To give it a bit of time to dry. So I'm going to pop this down here. I want this to kind of stop around about there. So I'm going to pop that on there, so that can now be drying and setting in place, right? So there's the base card ready to go. So now we can move on to the decoration. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in one of these balloons. So if you weren't watching at the beginning part of the demonstration, you won't have seen me kind of walk you through how to do the base balloon. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the balloon. Then you've got all these extra parts here. So can you see you've got the balloon, you've got the kind of interchangeable bits in the middle. I'm going to start off first of all with just a piece of plain card and cut out the base balloon here, Joe.
Awesome. It's very, very busy, Sara. 40% of this box has gone. I mean, and this would be all of the surplus stock that we would have from the subscription program. So we would hope to have this in stock and it lasts us quite a long time. To be just over an hour into this show, 40% gone already. If you're watching this back at a later date, definitely check the website for the stock situation. But it is very, very busy out there at the moment. A lot of love still coming in for all of these boxes. Janelle saying how much she loves the sub boxes. She's got all of the boxes from day one and has never been disappointed once, which I think is awesome. Jean
do you know the only time I hear people are disappointed? It's the times that people are in the subscription and they look ahead to what's coming next month and think, oh, I don't think that's my cup of tea. I don't really do stencil and I won't try that. Or I'm not really big into embossing, I won't do that one. And then they cancel that month's subscription and then they see everybody else in the group doing it and then they kick themselves and think, do you know what, for the sake of 25 quid, I could have been doing that. And now I'll never get that chance at that box again. That's the only time people are ever disappointed with this.
Especially when it comes to very, very popular boxes like this, which aren't going to stay around or hang around for a long period of time. Jean says, I'm in all the groups, have to buy a new set of storage shelves just for my subscription boxes. They are fabulous. It's like Christmas in every single box, which is a really, really great point. Pat saying, I've ordered the craft kit. I don't have them all, but I have a lot of them. The great thing is that you don't need to have them all in order to use them. They all work independently and are standalone. You could buy every single one of them, or you could just buy one of them. It doesn't matter. You are still going to get something absolutely fabulous inside every one of those boxes. Remember, you've got that new and improved packaging in there as well, which means there is less plastic, which is fantastic. Now everything coming in those gorgeous polka dot purple wallets for you, paper ones, which is just glorious. That is so much fun, that pattern paper that you've got there, Sara.
Isn't it lovely. I've just picked a couple of different ones here, Joe, and I'm just kind of going to go for it and see if I can just be a little bit sly and quick and do 3 all at once.
3?
So yeah, well, it's the Gemini Mini. Let's give it a go. See how it gets on. So worst case scenario, it won't cut 3 at once, but I'll have saved myself about all of 8 seconds giving it a go. So what I've got to remember, it's so speedy anyway, right? So there we go. Oh, I tell you what, the Gemini Mini laughs in the face of doing 3 layers at once.
Fabulous.
Laughs in the face. Right, here's what we're going to do then, right? So this is now, we've got this card's kind of ready. This I can lift up at the corner, which gives it that standing point there. So that's now going to kind of act as that stopper. And then watch what I'm going to do. I'll do it back to front so that you can watch from the front, okay? I've got a little strip of acetate, right? And I'm going to cut myself some little pieces from this. Because what I want to do is I've got a couple of different balloons. Oh, I hadn't done this one. I've got one that I cut in orange and I've stamped party onto as well. So I'm just going to go behind that one and I'm going to stick that little bit. So this is now on a little bit of a spring.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to stick this one here. Well,
These
I
would
thought
work
we'd go
great with
with
your
my
pop-up boxes, wouldn't they, Sarah?
They would be fabulous with your pop-up boxes, Joe. Absolutely amazing, right? So I've got a couple of these on here, right? So I've got a couple of them, and then I've also got my nice birthday wishes one, and I've got a couple of these other plain ones. So what I'm going to do is onto here. Let's start off now. I will pop this flat because what I want to do is make sure that when we put this, if I was to put this right up here, right, this is going to be outside of the envelope. So I need to make sure that they come just around about here so that they're not coming outside of where the envelope piece is. Does that make sense? Yep.
Absolutely.
So if I put it there, it would be outside the envelope. Here is not outside the envelope. So
Johnny's suggesting that maybe you're not going to get a card of the show, this show, because you got your candle earlier, Sarah. You know, I mean, I would never say that, obviously.
Whoa, that's not how this works. That's not how this
Johnny's
works.
suggesting maybe that, you know, it has to be the candle. No, we will, joking aside, we'll be voting for Zara's creation of the show at the end of
Yes,
this
otherwise
show.
you'll have about 1,200 crafters who are watching live at this precise moment after you, Joe.
Absolutely.
Just being really honest, they'd be
It'll
after
be like
you.
when I tore that cardstock all over again. I thought I was going to have an angry mob waiting outside at my car for me. Vellum you're allowed to tear, apparently. Paper and cardstock,
Not so
no
much.
tearing.
Not
No
so
tearing
much.
allowed. We're getting busier and busier and busier though on this craft kit. Christine McCrone says, I bought some of the boxes for my little niece. She's 6 years old and she's got a Gemini Mini and she loves the boxes.
Oh, yes,
especially all
brilliant.
the jewels and the ribbons as well.
Oh, I bet she
absolutely
does.
great for younger members of the family, these, aren't they, Sarah?
Oh, they would, honestly, my boys are going to love playing with this. I'll be really honest, I haven't let them, because I had to get the ones ready for the show, I couldn't let them have it before the show. But now we've done the show, I could absolutely let them have a little bit of a go. So let's have a look at this. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a couple of these on the bottom here, just to finish this off. Again, I'm kind of going nice and simple. I'm just doing it with my what do you call this? Glue gun. Awesome. Just for speed. So I'm going to get a couple of these laid up on here. I just think it really finishes this off quite nicely, doesn't it?
It is gorgeous, really, really lovely. So much you can do with them. Think about all the little concepts you can do. I like that you can do smaller cards. Seems to be a lot of trends towards some smaller cards at the moment. So I seem to be seeing a lot of, you know, DL cards and smaller 4x4 style cards in supermarkets and shops at the moment. So actually, if you want to follow that trend, you can. Because of the size of the stamps, or the stamps and the dies, they'll fit beautifully with other collections as well. Think about cross-pollinating with things like your staycation stamps and dies, or any of your... how about putting these on those milk carton boxes that we did? Again, they would work there.
Lovely.
They would work in our pop-up boxes. So many different things you're going to be able to do with these. Yes, think about creating those 24 cards that you're going to with everything in here. Think about how you're going to extend it and do even more. That is gorgeous, Sarah.
Isn't it great? And it's just a little bit fun. It's just a little bit different in there. And I just think they look absolutely brilliant kind of when you use them. I'm going to go one tiny last little bit on here. I could honestly keep playing at this all afternoon. They just, and then you've got, even just having like the little bits of ribbon to finish them off like that, I just think look brilliant.
Yeah,
how easy was
gorgeous.
that once you knew how to do it? And again, because of the way we've structured it and made it, that is going to go flat to go in the envelope.
Absolutely gorgeous. Maybe that'll be the card of the show. Who knows? You've only got about 15 more minutes to wait until we'll vote on that card of the show, which is awesome. Now, remember, if you want to start creating things just like this, if you want to make that exact card that you've seen Sara make, very simple for you to do so. All you need to do is get your hands on this. It is the brand new craft kit. If you're in the subscription, of course, you've got one of these on the way to you. I know a lot of you are ordering a secondary one of these, $24.99, whether you're shopping in pounds or you're shopping in dollars. Don't forget as well, if you are a platinum member, £20 or $20. Now's a great time to order over on the website, craftscompanion.co.uk.com.au, and we'll give you 50 bonus points as well, which is fantastic. So make sure you get your hands on that. A lot of you talking about Gemini Pro. Mary, I just think, gets younger and younger and younger, Sara. Every picture I see, she's like a Peter Pan of craft, isn't she?
I know, she's just looking so well. I tell you what, Mary, lockdown is doing you a favour. Lockdown is really doing you well. It's fabulous, Mary.
But yeah, she looks absolutely gorgeous there. Loving her pro. She's been telling me about that as well. Rosalind, look what she's done with some of our boxes. The purple boxes, she's turned into these.
Is that Rosalind Russell or is that Tiffany Rosalind Russell? Because I tell you what, Tiffany is going to be absolutely so impressed with how organised you are there, Rosalind. They look amazing.
They're incredible.
Amazing, the boxes. I love it. So I can see the before and then the after.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant, aren't they? Absolutely gorgeous. Great idea there as well. Phyllis says, that's exactly me, Sara. Regret skipping one. Don't do it anymore. I think Phyllis feels seen, yep. Sara. Sim says, Sara, I've done that before, but I've learnt my lesson. No more skipping boxes for me. Lots of you saying exactly that. Right, we're going to go back to the creator card dies. The big scene creator card dies, and these are bold, aren't they? These are going to make an impact, and the great thing about them is if you want to pare them back, make them a little bit more organic, use things like your craft card, you can. If you want to go all out, you want to use mirror and glitter and do shaker cards with these, absolutely, you are going to be able to do that as well. You've also got the church in here, which I think is awesome for a lot of different themes of your projects, whether it is a sympathy card like this one you can see just here, maybe it's a wedding, maybe it's a christening you're creating card for. You could use so many of these for so many different celebrations. So they are going to be so incredibly versatile. There's a couple you won't have seen. If you've got this collection on HSN, you will not have the whole collection. There are a couple that were only launched here on Crafters TV for you guys. This being one of them here, the Moon and the Stars. The other one being this one with a gorgeous hot air balloon. I love this one, in flight. It's got, I don't know, I can see, it's sort of travel vibes it gives me, but it also gives me like, you know, stalking a baby kind of vibes as well, which I think is brilliant. Paper piece it has been done here, lots of different options. And I love the fact that loads of space and loads of aperture just means loads of possibilities. Are you going to do inky backgrounds? Are you going to do sparkly backgrounds? Are you going to get your alcohol markers out? Are you going to use acetate? There are just so many options. Are you going to paper piece with these? You have got all of these options there for you. Think about using your pattern papers. Think about what cardstocks you're going to be using. Have you got some of our beautiful paper pads that you're going to get involved? The opportunities are endless. I think you could definitely use these as a fantastic stash rediscoverer. Start digging things out that you're going to use with these. Think about the ribbons you're going to use, the embellishments that you're going to use once you get these home. It's up to you how you get a hold of them. However, I need to let you know that over 85% of our launch stock has gone. They are sold out everywhere else. We'll get them back in stock, but it is going to be some time. So if you want them or you want to get them in the first release, then this is absolutely your chance to do so right now. £72 as a platinum member here in the UK. That saves you $42.93. $88 as a platinum member in the US, saving you $45 and change. We only launched them on Friday, and I would be, where are we now? Tuesday. I mean, I don't think they're going to be around, I don't know. If you're watching this show back, I would say, definitely check the website for the stock situation. They're meant to be on Second Chance Sunday. Now, there may be a case that, you know, I know, a couple of them might be. The rose might be on there and the cross might be on there. If you want the whole collection, what I can tell you is this is a complete collection for you, which is awesome, but you're going to need to be quick if you want to get your hands on all of them right now. One of the busiest launches I can remember, Sara, when we launched these on Friday, and there seems to have been a big reaction to them. I think they span, do you know what, no matter what style of craft you are, whether you're someone that likes very modern contemporary style cards, or you like to do fairies and ethereal and fantasy stuff, you can do that with all of these really, can't you?
You can, and do you know what I think though? It's for people who like to do clever cards. right? So if you like to do something clever looking, whether it's the paper piecing, whether it's the cutting style, like this one here that I'm about to show you, where I'm going to teach you how to do the sizes to have this in a stepper. This is a 3 or 4 minute make. I kid you not, Joe, 3 or 4 minutes. I'm going to stretch it out to take about 5, but this is how easy these are, right? I'm going to teach you how to do this right from the very, very beginning, but it's the cut-in style of creator cards. Now, I want to know in the comments who ordered these on Friday, who's ordered them, who's received their order already, and have you started doing anything with them yet, okay? Now, pop that to one side. This is what I'm going to show you then. What you need to do is you need a piece of black card. Now, I have specifically designed this to work. I've designed a card size for you here that will cut from 8.5 by 11 or from A4 size cardstock. So I want you to cut, I've got A4 here, I'm with our A4 matte black. I'm going to cut it to 7.5 inches wide, right? So I'm going to trim a little bit off the edge and I'm going to cut it to 11 inches long. So I've just done a nice easy card size that I know all of you out there watching, whatever size black card you have access to, you're going to be able to work with.
Well, Jan Johnson was asking actually, what is the best size in inches for card bases for the creator cards?
Oh, well, this is a brilliant one for the square creator card. I work a lot off, not the square one, but the other ones are 5 by 7. So you can make your base card 5.5 by 7.5, for example. Looks lovely. Perfect. Right? Now, what we're going to do is, we want a step in the middle. So I'm going to make my step. So bear in mind, this is 7.5. I know that my die is 5 inches. So actually, if I look at this, if we were to put this right in the middle, if I take an inch off either side, so that would come to here and that would come to there, that gives me a nice kind of bit of a gap in the middle. So what I'm going to do, Joe, is just go all the way down at an inch and then all the way down this side at an inch, right? Now, this was 11 inches, Joe, so what would the halfway point be?
5.5.
5.5. So you come to the middle, you go your 5.5. Don't score on the outside, but score in the inside like this at 5.5.
I hope the questions don't get more difficult.
Just in the middle, right? Then I'm going to make my step an inch. So we come up an inch, which is 1, right? We come down an inch, so we'll come to 2. And then if that's your step there, what we need to do is add on the same step here. So this was 5.5. What's 5.5 plus an inch?
6.5.
Brilliant. That's as difficult as they get, Joe. Right? Are you ready?
Oh, phew.
So I'm going to do the other side. So I'm going to flip over. I'm going to do the same again. I'm going 1 inch up. I'm coming 1 inch down. And then because this was at 5.5, I'm going to add an inch onto there, which goes at 6.5. Right? So that is all you need to do that central step. And I'm going to hope that I haven't lost my... No, oh, look, I've got a tiny weeny little cutting knife, right? I'm just going to come straight down here. The great thing is, Craig literally has taken absolutely everything home with him, hasn't he? He's terrible. So I'm going to cut straight down here with both of these, and so that we've got that cutting piece there, right? And then all we do is, that's your up step, that's the down step, and that's the step here, right? Same again, we're going up and down, and that's our up step there. And then this, look, just all folds into place. And you've got that stepper card.
How fabulous is that?
Like right done there, right in seconds, right in front of your eyes. And that is exactly the right size for that creator card here. So what I'm going to do now is take this, pop this in the middle, a little bit of tape on, so that we hold this in place as it goes through the Gemini. Now, I'm using my Pro. Now, your Pro is going to come with 12-inch plates, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this onto the 12-inch plate here, and then the plate combination is exactly the same as all of your other Geminis, okay? So oh, hang on, I have got my other... Is it just me, or do you only see one of the clear metal plate, the clear plates? Oh yeah, so you're going to want 2 plates, right?
Someone been nicking your plates already?
See, I don't know where it's gone. I think our Bernie's had them earlier today. I tell you what, if she's taken one of my plates home. So don't worry, because what I can do is, I can show you this onto the regular size Gemini plates, right? So it works exactly the same. You're going clear, magnetic, top plate, but these are still 12 inches wide, but they're only 9 inches wide. So it just means that, obviously you're getting, I wanted to use the ones that you're getting in with your Pro, but if you aren't getting them, you know, if you're using your regular plates on here, in the same way that your junior plates work in the large Gemini, your large Gemini plates are going to work in the Pro. And then
Fabulous.
watch, we just take that out. It's the unrivaled pressure that you get in the Pro. Look at that. I mean, literally that die has fallen out of place there, right? And then all I'm going to do to finish that off is I've just got lovely silver metallic pen here, and I'm just going to do a little bit of colouring around here with that lovely silver metallic pen, Joe, just to kind of bring it all to life.
What a beautiful, beautiful idea. A lot of people still talking about the boxes as well as these dies. Mary says, love the Man on the Moon die. It's awesome. Mary's joining us late. She says, how big are the dies in the Creator Card collection, Sarah?
Right.
Oh, I can tell you that.
You can. So this one's a 5x5. The other ones are all 5x7s.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely. So yes, and remember, if you are going for the big collection, you're also going to get the sentiment stamps in there as well, which is fantastic. So you are getting all of that. Carol says, I can't wait for this. I ordered the moon and the cross. I plan on making the lighted moon card for my 4 granddaughters for their rooms. That's a lovely, lovely idea.
Lovely. Do you know, loads of people, if you go back, I'll show you that box again, but basically if you go back and watch Friday's launch, I think that was the first demo we did, wasn't it, Joe? Almost one demo of the show, but then you guys love my cross a little bit more there.
Nearly. Sarah says, I purchased the kit, can't wait to have a play. Christine says, question, after watching all these shows, how are we supposed to get any work done, Sarah? I want to delve into my crafting. Dinner is going to be an issue, says Christine.
Dinner, Christine, not a priority. Not a priority. So I think you prioritise all your crafting that you need to do. Dinner can absolutely wait.
I reckon so.
And if you're getting any jip about that at home, just send them my way.
And you know the great thing about it? There's no calories in crafting, Sarah.
No calories in crafting.
Which I love.
I love it so much. It's a good job mind, isn't it?
Can you imagine?
I can say.
I need all the help I can get. Pamela says, wow, Sarah is fast with that stepper. I still haven't figured out how to do that. We don't call you Sarah Scissorhands for nothing, Sarah, do we?
Now look at that. I've just added just a little bit of silver on there just to make it really stand out. Going to clean up. This is why I love our glass cutting mat here. And then all I've got is, Joe, I've got a piece of clear acetate, so to stick it really, really well behind. As I have been doing the whole time, I'm using my dotty all behind the intricate die cut pieces, right? And then I'm using my straight tape pen. Oh, we're right at the very, very end. You know when you're just squeezing the last little bit out of your tape pen? It's exactly where I am right now. Oh, yeah, there it is. There it is, and we're at the end. I tell you what, that's lasted me really well there. And there we go, there's the next one. So, acetate is going to go right behind here, and it just gives a little bit more kind of strength when we put that behind there. And then not only do we have the acetate there, but then I'm also going to put this in the centerpiece here, so that it really, just the silver sparkle with that little bit of the silver sparkle pen is just going to make that really stand out.
Oh, I love the silver glitter. I think it's so classy.
It does look really nice, doesn't it? And then of course you've got that little sentiment. I've just used the sentiment set that comes in with it, and I'm just going to add him on there. Again, a little bit of just glue there, and I'm just going to have him dreaming. And how quick and easy was that one? I needed to do a quick and easy one though, because I needed that to squeeze in for demo of the show. Because you can all be voting for your demo of the show. Do you want me to recap what we've done?
I think we need a recap indeed.
Had a good day. I take 5 demos, right, and I've got another one to come, Joe. I'm going to make something very, very special. I'm not telling you what it is yet. I'm doing a preview of something launching next week. I'm going to use my Pro. I'm going to make something special. So we did the lovely cross one. We did the shaker card, right?
Fabulous.
We did the balloon one, right at the very, very beginning. And we've also done the twisted easel. Cool. And then the stepper card. So awesome. There's all the ones that you've got to choose from.
So what we're going to call them then? Easel, stepper, cross, family and balloon.
We'll call them shaker and balloon.
Shaker and balloon.
Yep,
okay,
brilliant.
Then get your votes in, because if you want to vote for your creation of the show, now is the time to do so. You can do that across on Crafters TV on Facebook, or you can, of course, do that over on YouTube as well. Search Crafters Companion over there, where you'll be able to vote. Let me run you back through what you're getting in this collection, because you are going to get, of course, this one here, which is the Moon and the Stars, which I think is beautiful. This one didn't launch on HSN, by the way, so if you do want to complete your collection, now's a great chance to do so. Got the beautiful Schmetterlings there. We've also got for you this one here, which is those gorgeous roses. So, so stunning. Really, really classy, that one as well. You've got this one, which which is the gorgeous cross. Now I love that. It's kind of like an easel illusion card. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. We then also have for you as well, this one just here, and this is that church one. And finally, you've got this one just here, which is also another of those that didn't launch over on HSN. So whether you're going for the whole collection, that of course represents the best value. When you're going for the big collection, what you also get is all your sentiments in here as well, and they are, you're able to sort of make your own. You've got banner dies in there as well to cut those out, to mount them up onto, which is fantastic as well. If you're going for the whole collection, you're going to get the biggest saving, of course, because everyone saves £25 almost, over almost $24. Platinum members, that saving goes up to £42 or $45, which is fantastic. So do get your hands on that. Lots of you still very, very excited about this as well. Liz saying she can't wait to get the fairy in the balloons, was hoping it would have arrived for my birthday. Fingers crossed, Liz, that it does arrive on your birthday, which is fantastic. We must go back to the craft kit. Wowzers, almost half of the stock of this now has sold out and gone. So let me just share with you, again, some of the awesome things that you're going to be making with this great box. I love how many awesome creations have been done. Really fantastic as well. I know we talked about it there a second ago. Things like your slightly smaller cards are going to be wonderful here. Think about multi-cutting them. I love that some of these as well don't use the sentiment element of the dies. They just use the outline. Maybe the outline and the sentiment. You've got lots of different options because you're able to cut it in so many different ways. It's going to give you loads of options. How about making the insides of your cards as awesome as the outsides with things like your steppers? It's going to be perfect for allowing you to do that. Also remember, you're getting absolutely everything that you need included. All that you need, there's small die cutting machine and everything else is in there. The ribbons, the gems, the papers, the pattern papers, the cardstock, everything that you need. Some adhesive and a die cutting machine. You've even got card blanks and envelopes, over 300 elements. You're going to make at least 24 cards with this. Of course, you're going to add some of your own card blanks and envelopes in here and make many, many more than that as well. A huge, huge amount of stock has gone there in this show. Hundreds of you ordered it before the show. Hundreds of you have ordered it in the show. It's why half the stock has gone. If you're watching this back at a later date, definitely check the website for the current stock situation because it is very, very busy there. And it is box number 33 if you are collecting those. Now, a very exciting time in the launch party, Sara, where we get to preview something brand new that a lot of our customers might not have seen before. I know this was a colossal success, wasn't it, when we launched this on the other side of the pond?
Oh, it was huge. So I launched this over on HSN back in early January, and thousands of you got yours already. And I've been seeing all these pictures on Facebook of everybody, loving their new Gemini Pro. It's a beast. It's fantastic to have something this large with all the pressure. Now, we've got a wonderful little video that we're going to show you that basically tries to sum up all of the features. What I would say is, if you are going for a Gemini Pro, the main reasons why you might want to think about upgrading your Gemini to a Gemini Pro, it's not because all of a sudden we're going to release dies that are 12 by 12 or 12 by 18 inches. Because I'll be really honest, a whole 12 by 12 die, you're probably looking around 60, 70 pounds, right, to buy the die. What it is it's being able to work on a larger format, like your boxes, do all of your boxes on a sheet of 12 by 12 and then cut in certain places. That's what I love, because I love a lot of box making. Or those of you that want to speed up time, you can lay a whole project out on one piece and do it in one straight pass through. Have a little look at this video and now Ben will walk you through all of those, and then I'm coming back to do a demo live.
Supersize your die cutting and embossing potential with the Gemini Pro. With a huge 12 by 12 cutting platform as standard, this machine is perfect, not only for larger projects and batch making, but also for cutting all elements, mats and layers for your smaller projects in one pass too. The machine is capable of cutting through all sorts of materials, including card, craft metal, leather, wood, felt, and multiple layers of fabric. The power, pressure and performance that you've come to expect from the Gemini family of electronic die cutting machines has been enhanced to the next level. It's been engineered for superb edge-to-edge cutting of up to 12 by 18 size materials with perfect results every time. In the box, along with your Gemini Pro machine, you'll receive 2 clear cutting plates, a rubber embossing mat, a magnetic shim, plastic shim and metal shim, all 12x12. Power cord, plus of course your comprehensive instruction booklet that will guide you through the plate combinations you need for your different dies and embossing folders. Larger 12x18 plates are also available separately to boost your creativity even further. So, whether you're a card maker, scrapbooker, create paper or fabric embellishments, table decorations, wedding stationery, or keepsake gifts, to name but a few, this machine will revolutionise your crafting experience.
And I'll be really honest, no, that's not right. There's no chance I'm letting our Jen have that show. I'm totally pulling rank and doing that one. I have so much to show you. I've got 2 hours. And actually, there's no way I can get through all the demonstrations I want to in 2 hours. Now, obviously, when I've been on HSN, we only had 24 minutes. So all those of you who got your Pro on HSN, make sure you tune in next Tuesday. Get your Pro out. Let's make it a live craft along. So those of you who are ordering in the UK, it launches on Create and Craft next Monday morning. I'm going to be doing the launch on Create and Craft. You can see I've pulled all the big shows, haven't I? I'm going to be doing the launch on Create and Craft, and then, but it is an hour and a half, so I'll get through a lot of the demos, but then live on Tuesday, we're going to do loads and loads of detail. There's all the details for you. Make sure you diarise that show next Tuesday. Either those of you who are wanting to understand more about the Pro, or those of you that already have it and want to kind of craft along live with me. Now, what's also launching next Tuesday in this very show, so this time next week, is this. This sold out, Joe, before we even demonstrated it on HSN. So we've done our jigsaw dies before, but now what we've got is we've got the jigsaw dies at 10x18. So I've taken the liberty, Joe, of finding a nice picture of thee and me, good sir.
Oh, I love this picture of us.
It's a good job we had we got the 10x8, otherwise socially distanced wouldn't have worked. So nice big one. So this is Joe and I in the other studio, back before we moved into our new house over here, wasn't it, on Children in Need Day.
It was indeed.
Watch
Am I
how
right
this
in thinking
works.
as well, this will be UK viewers' first chance to get any kind of jigsaw die, won't it?
Any type at all.
Because you didn't launch a smaller one, did we, here in the UK?
Nope.
So make sure you're tuning in, because it's going to be your first
time.
chance, guys.
I'm just going to tell you, I will eat my hat if there is any of these left by the end of the show. I know there'll be loads of you on the website clicking refresh from Monday afternoon waiting to see the second it goes live, because there's that much demand for this. Honestly, HSN, like I said, before even the show launched, just the preview, people pre-ordering it, and thousands just went like that. And we haven't even got that many for the UK. Now, I'm going to use the nice big 12x12 plates. I nipped out on that break to get myself the other plate. Can I just show you the new metal plates and what we've done? We've actually bent over the edges, Joe.
Oh, wow.
So can you see they've been fully wrapped so that they're like nice, and we've made loads of improvements to the plate to be able to cope with all of the extra pressure that goes through the Pro. So what we've done is all the metal plates have got these lovely edgings on them. All of the plastic plates have been injected with a special hardening material. And I can tell you, as soon as we start launching, as soon as we're ready for our next delivery of plates in the UK, they're going to start making our regular size Gemini. All of the Gemini plates we're going to inject that plastic into. It makes them a bit more expensive, but we will take that cost and we're going to just improve those plates constantly for you, right? So watch what you do, Joe. I'm going to take my jigsaw of us, my picture of us. I'm going to lie the jigsaw die over. I've stuck this onto a bit of mount board. You
Fabulous.
absolutely want to be stocking up on your mount board here. And then watch what I'm going to do, Joe. I'm going to pop that on and I'm going to slightly tilt it so that it doesn't go into the machine. It won't go with like a big clank as it was, right?
Imagine the gifts you're going to be able to make with this. This is just everyone's birthdays and Christmas taken care of, isn't it?
Oh,
For the next
do you know-
12 months.
Do you know how much I paid to have one of the, I mean, my kids love jigsaws. You know my boys
Yeah.
love jigsaw kids, our Charlie especially, right? And to get a jigsaw this big made is the price of the actual die. So those of you
Really?
that have got like little Etsy stores and things like that and are wanting to basically say, send me your photo, I'll make it into a jigsaw for you. Absolutely. Or even,
Done.
I mean, just for me, it was just for home use. And we've made so many jigsaws. The kids are doing colouring in now. They'll colour in an Avengers picture and they'll come and say, Mummy, will you make it into a jigsaw? And I'm making jigsaws out of everything, Joe.
That's
so
fabulous.
watch here. So here's you and I, right? So all I do is lift this off, and if I try and lift it off in one go, you can see how easy it would leave the jigsaw all in one piece. And then Joe, I would say I'll give this to you, but I'm not, because I've promised our Charlie a Joe jigsaw. This was my promise when I came.
As easy as that.
As easy as that. That's all you have to do. And I said to our Charlie, I'm going to come home today and I'm going to bring you a
pretty
brand
challenging
new
jigsaw for
Joe
a
jigsaw.
Is he 4 now?
Oh,
there's a lot of white space there.
He's the jigsaw king, our Charlie.
Jigsaw genius,
absolutely
right.
no messing at all. How fantastic was that though, Joe? How
Awesome.
easy. Now listen, if you tune in our shows next week as well, I'll obviously be making loads of jigsaws. So tune in, and what we'll do is we'll give some of the jigsaws away. So I've got some cracking pictures. I've been through the old archives, Joe, found some lovely pictures. I will have them ready, and we'll make some jigsaws, and for people commenting along, we'll give some jigsaws away.
Amazing.
As well.
Stephen's asking, does the jigsaw die fit through the current large style Gemini?
It does
just
indeed.
For this?
No, it's going to fit through your regular. Now bear in mind, that's a lot of pressure. So it will cut in your Gemini Pro a little bit easier, but absolutely, I've managed to. The size, it's 10 by 8, whereas your Gemini plates are 9, which is more than 8, by 12, which is more than 10. So you're all right there.
Lots of you say how much you love the Pro. Christine loves it. Laura Hernandez says she loves that Pro as well. Mary saying, love my Gemini Pro. The plates are amazing as well. Makes it so easy to die cut into 12 by 12 scrapbook pages. Liz Smith says it will be great for using with the builder block system as well.
Yes,
Great point.
wait till you see the videos that our Bernie's been doing. Oh, honestly, the video, those of you that are into soft crafts, Bernie can't wait to do her first softer side of life with the big Gemini Pro.
Absolutely, it's going to be really revolutionary. I can't wait for you to see all the awesome things that are coming down the line as well. There will be lots of extra bits as well for you next week as well in those shows. So make sure you are joining in. The demonstration of the show, Sarah, is the stepper card.
The stepper card. I tell you what, where have I got right? I'm going to bring it over and I'll come and put it back on.
Oh, you're going to put it back on there?
I'm going to put it on the shelf already.
I'm
doing well for the shelf today, aren't I?
Sarah's got an illegal demo on there, but we're going to let her off because she's the boss.
Bernie made this?
Bernie made that pyramid, the pyramid.
Oh my
Because you've got a
life.
zip on the other side, zip it up, and it's like a little pocket. That's fantastic.
That is absolutely incredible.
Amazing, isn't it?
That is gorgeous. But we'll just put this in front.
No one will see it.
Yeah. And actually, let's just do this.
Maybe put the numbers one in front of it as well. Maybe
let's
barricade it.
There we go. Sarah's looking good
better.
this week. Sarah's looking good this week. No, that is awesome, that Bernie. I tell you what.
Really
what a
is
week.
fantastic. Right, we're going to have to. I know we only got about 5 or 6 minutes left on the show, but I think we have to go back to the start of the show, which is, of course, the brand new craft kit for you. $24.99, whether you're shopping in pounds or you're shopping in dollars. It gets you over 300 elements. You're going to make at least 24 cards. Yes, you're going to be bringing extra bits in from your stash as well. Remember, we've got that improved packaging in there as well, reducing that plastic packaging, which I think is incredible. And what I love is it's not just like a sort of style of crafting, a brand new concept, as you said, Sarah, with something that you're going to see a lot more of down the line.
I love it. And do you know what? If you haven't been with us the whole show, absolutely go back and watch, because we've done some fabulous demos, even if I do say so myself. It's about learning different techniques, this one, okay? So it's about, if I just open this up again, for anyone who missed at the beginning part of the show, okay? So once you're into this, the main crux of this, Joe, are your dies and then your stamps that go with it. So what you've got here is you've got these dies, and these are interchangeable. So for example, we made that lovely card that had family in the middle. But then that same die could be used on this one with love in the middle, right? So you can interchange the family and love out. And then you've also got the birthday wishes here, where it could be used either for birthday wishes, or you can use that, and this has been brilliant because it's the tree with the thinking of you over the top as well. Then all these lovely papers, the ribbons, the stamps, look at this, grow through what you go through. I think they're just lovely. If you're wanting to do some really nice different finished pieces, that's where the stamps really come into their own. So altogether, I'd say the dies are worth the price of the box alone. The stamps are fabulous to go with it, but then look at what we also get. You get all those lovely papers, and it's the bright, vibrant vibrant colours that I think are just so uplifting. I mean, look at that. I love this one here. Really uplifting, really different. They all work really well with each other, but then you also get all of the coloured cardstock in the nice, bright, vibrant colours to finish that off as well. So the cardstock comes with it. You then get loads of the card blanks and envelopes in all different sizes. Then you've got all of the ribbons to perfectly match in with the colours that you've got in the background papers. And you've got the embellishments to match the ribbons. I always think no card's complete if it hasn't got the ribbon and the embellishments on, which is why we put them in every box. And we even put some extra little dewdrops in here because you guys are loving the dewdrops. So that is everything you're getting in that box. But what I would say is, the hundreds and hundreds of people who've been watching this show, you've got to remember, most of you watching this show already own this because we have tens of thousands in the subscription program for this all across America. So those of you who have, hopefully that's given you a little bit of a flavour of what to look forward to arriving in this month's box. If it's either already arrived or it should be touching down any day now. We try and time the shows perfectly for when the postman's coming. So I know over the next few weeks, Joe, we'll see hundreds of cards posted in that special Facebook group that we have. Loads and loads of ideas to get people started. And then those of you who are watching who aren't in the subscription program, I will warn you now, these boxes nearly always now sell out in the first couple of days. So it's not like we'll be showing you this and then we'll be doing another show with it later and another one. These boxes just go like that. Bear in mind, a fraction of the people watch the show live versus what watch back later. So if you're looking to try a different new technique, this box is absolutely going to do that for you.
Yeah, it really, really is. And what I'd say is don't miss out on it. Get your hands on it. The super popular ones, which I know this is go out. They disappear very, very quickly. If you want box number 33, then absolutely grab it right now. $24.99, or whether you're shopping in pounds or dollars. £20 or $20 if you want to get your hands on it as well. Some people asking about some questions coming up about the puzzles, Sarah.
Go on, yeah.
Or the jigsaws. I know they call them puzzles over in the US. What adhesive did you use to stick the photo to the mount board?
Tacky.
Tacky glue.
We use tacky glue, yeah.
How thin or thick is the mount board as well?
This is our regular mount board. So if you've had any of our mount board before, this is the regular mount board that we use all the time. It's absolutely perfect for these. But to be honest, a couple of sheets of cardstock stuck together would absolutely work if you want to just make nice. Like for me, when the kids want to make everything they've coloured it into a jigsaw, I don't put them on a piece of mount board. Too tight for that. For the 20, 30p it costs for a sheet of mount board to make a jigsaw. So I just stick them on a couple of sheets of cardboard.
Awesome, great idea. Yes, loads and loads of love for that, which is fantastic. Let's just take a moment to recap some of the awesome stuff you've seen on the show. Those are creator cards, busier and busier and busier on these as we've gone through the show. You're getting all of those designs there, 6 of them, and you're getting the stamps in there too, which is fantastic. We also had that Explorers deal, Explorer kit for you on the show as well, for $25.98 or $34.90. You pay for the inks and the dies, we send you the rest of it totally free of charge, which is fantastic. And we also have this. This was your Crafts Company Hint of Classique stamp collection. $31.96 or $39.80 is your price on that. We are not finished for the day yet here on Crafters TV. We will be back in an hour, won't we, Sarah?
We will be back in an hour.
Signature. Some great deals on Signature coming up.
Amazing deals on the Signature collection coming up. If you missed our earlier Craft Vault show today, trust me, you can't afford to miss the next one. You've got about an hour to go and grab a bite for lunch if you're in the US, for dinner if you're here in the UK. We'll see you back here in an hour for a fast-paced, awesome show with a load of amazing demos.
Absolutely, we will. Grab a cuppa, do what you need to do. Don't forget to check out your baskets though, and make sure you grab that craft kit if you've got your eyes on it. We'll see you back here in exactly 1 hour's time for the second instalment of Craft Vault. See you then. Bye-bye.